So as we close out our program today, I want to just once again thank all of the faculty at Scripps and UCSD and staff members and external collaborators who mentored and worked with our students over the course of the last year. We're eternally grateful for the advising and leadership that you provide to them. I also want to again thank Arturo and Lara and Romy who are in this room. For those of you who are watching live, you may not know what this room looks like that we are socially distancing and live webcasting from, but it is just four of us in this room, in this very large auditorium. And then, of course, we have Risa Farrell, who is sort of running mission control from her home. So it's been a really wild experience, but we're really grateful that we were able to put it together, and to all of you for watching. I also want to thank the faculty co-chairs of this program one more time. Dr. Mark Jacobson is with UCSD Economics, and he sat on countless capstone committees this year and really put in a lot of effort in both teaching required coursework that they take and in terms of just acting as a mentor. And then I also want to introduce our last speaker of the day, Dr. Jen Smith, also a faculty co-chair of this program. Jen has served as co-chair for 4 years. So she was serving as co-chair when I came on to this position a few years ago, and I was incredibly grateful to be able to work alongside her. Jen is an expert in many things, including coral reef ecology and algae and also ocean acidification, and the list goes on. She is also a talented artist, and so it makes her sort of the perfect candidate to be a co-chair of an interdisciplinary program like this. And for those of you who watched in the beginning, you could see at Catalina people sort of dutifully pressing kelp, and that was all sort of under the guidance of Jen. Jen is brilliant and fun and kind and generous, and it's been a real privilege to work alongside her. So I'm just really grateful to you for the time you've put into this program, and hope we continue to work together even after you step down this year as co-chair. Yeah. So thanks.
Well, thank you for that wonderful introduction, Samantha. It is a bit with a heavy heart that I leave as co-chair of this program, but I know that will most likely give me more time to serve as capstone advisors or committee members, so I look forward to working with future cohorts and with you and the team in the years to come. I'd like to just start by thanking the 2020 Masters of Advanced Studies cohort for their commendable and outstanding efforts on this year's capstone projects. I can't think of a better way to spend World Oceans Day than learning from all of the amazing work that you guys did over the last 10 weeks and more broadly over the last year. I really, truly wish that we were all here together, looking at each other face to face and able to celebrate. But I know that those times will come, and we'll be able to celebrate truly, as you guys all deserve sometime in the near future. We can't end this year's symposium without first taking a moment to thank the MAS MBC leadership, and in particular our fearless leader and executive director Samantha Murray and her co-pilot Risa Farrell for all that they do. Samantha and Risa always do a wonderful job coordinating and managing this large, ever-evolving, ever-morphing, multidisciplinary program. But I have to say that the way the leadership of this team, as well as all of the mentors, advisors, committee members came together to support this year's cohort during a global pandemic, a nationwide quarantine, and a broad state of racial injustice and unacceptable police brutality is truly impressive. I think this speaks to the passion and dedication of these students and our marine conservation community to ensure that ocean-related issues also remain among the many priorities that our society needs to address in the years to come. To the MAS 2020 cohort, today we are here to celebrate you and all of your accomplishments. The depth and breadth of the work you presented today was truly impressive, from well-executed and professionally produced films covering some pretty controversial topics to developing a locally sourced, sustainably caught fisheries cookbook of San Diego featuring local chefs and fishermen, to exploring a variety of novel technologies to manage whale sharks, to study MPAs, to study coral reefs, to novel research on endangered abalone, to the development of story maps to share important scientific findings with communities around the world, including the Maldives, Palau, and across the Caribbean, to even the founding of NGOs to help remove marine debris from our beaches while also helping our retired military overcome PTSD. Just to name a few, the work of this cohort has been truly impressive, and I've been very happy to be part of the journey. Over the past few months, you as individuals and your cohort as a community have shown incredible resilience during an overwhelmingly challenging time. And it is this type of strength that we hope that you take with you as you leave Scripps and move on into your future careers. The world needs leaders from all walks of life, but we certainly need leaders and role models that have compassion and empathy, not just for our oceans, but for our own human race. We challenge you to bring these characteristics with you as you embark on your next journey to not only help solve the many challenges we face with ocean conservation, but with social and racial injustice as well. We need your creative, innovative, and entrepreneurial skill sets to develop novel solutions to our many environmental and social challenges. We need your voice and your activism to ensure that you stand up for what you believe in to make things better in our society. And we need you to vote to make sure your voice and perspective is heard. As you leave our program, you'll be entering a world that is certainly different than the world that it was when you arrived here a year ago. As you enter the job place and become leaders as marine conservationists, educators, science communicators, policymakers, advocates, business owners, founders of NGOs, CEOs, fundraisers, philanthropists, scientists, filmmakers, and many more, we hope that you succeed in all that you set out to accomplish, and we are sure that you will. We urge you to empower and support underrepresented minorities in all of your endeavors to help solve racial injustice and inequality in our country and in our field of marine conservation more specifically. We would also like to ask all of you, as you move forward in your careers, please don't forget about us here at Scripps. We want to hear from you. We want to know your stories. We want to hear about your journey. We want to learn from your challenges and celebrate all of your successes. We want you to remain an important part of our ever-growing family at Scripps, and as such, you can help us to continue to build a global network of supportive, like-minded marine conservation leaders. We are here to support you in whatever way possible, and we are so excited to see what you all do with your future careers. We look forward to working with you in as many capacities as possible, and we really encourage you to come back to Scripps in the future and act as future MAS capstone advisors or committee members or mentors so that you can have students of your own that can continue your legacy as some of you are doing with your capstone projects this year. I can assure you that all of us here at Scripps have truly enjoyed watching you in your journey through this capstone process, and we're so proud of all that you've produced. Collectively, we have a lot of work to do together to ensure that we not only have healthy oceans, but that we have vibrant and diverse communities that are equally valued across all races, ethnicities, and backgrounds. We look forward to working with all of you to tackle some of these challenges by building bridges, not divisions, across our planet in our days and years to come. And with that, I wish I was introducing you to happy hour, but hopefully you guys can all have happy hour amongst yourselves over Zoom and cheers each other remotely, and I certainly am doing that right now. So congratulations to all of you. You've done a wonderful job, and please stay in touch. It's been a pleasure to work with you.